Hiya, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. If you've seen my other videos, you'll know that I suffer with OCD, and this video I'm going to be, if you like, going over what I try and do to actually, if you like, deal with intrusive thoughts. Um, I think it's safe to say that obviously if you've got OCD, you'll know that some of the information that you hear about on YouTube from obviously people that talk about OCD, they do sometimes make it sound so easy. And I thought I'd just do this video just to let you know that obviously there's other people that are struggling with it as well. Unfortunately, some of the things that you actually hear on YouTube and obviously other, if you like, platforms about dealing with OCD, these things don't always work. I've spoke about. I think that the best thing that helps me deal with my OCD, and that is occupation, or if you want to call it distraction. If you want to, just keeping yourself busy. The trouble is, there's always going to be times when you, if you like, um, these thoughts, are coming into your mind, then you can't, if you like, give yourself something to do. If you look at your day, it's like me today. I've been out today. I've been out putting some cards out, and I've just come in and I've had a bath. And when I'm busy, I'm kind of like not really. I know it's there and it's niggling at me, but he just did it then. But it's there, but the intensity, if you like, is not as great. And the only way I can take away the intensity of whatever it is that's worrying you or that you're thinking about is, like I say, distraction. Part of the reason I started doing YouTube was to actually try and help me, build something, talk about something, listening to other people's opinions and different things, and I think it helps you a little bit. But unfortunately, there's still times in your day where this thought just won't go away. And what upsets me more than anything, I think, in the world is the fact that whatever it is I'm worrying about, and I'm ruminating about something now. I've been doing it for the last 2 or 3 weeks. It don't matter how many times you hear these people tell you that it's an intrusive thought and that you've just got to let it go. I don't think these people really understand the the intensity of it, or how you or me as a sufferer um, believes that thought to be so real. You know what I mean? Every thought I've ever worried about, every rumination, intrusive thought, things that won't go. Every time I've had a thought, um, it's always been so real. So I'm doing this video really because you might have clicked on it thinking that I've got the answer. I kind of got the answer a little bit, like I say, to actually keep yourself busy. But the trouble is, it's the times when you just, I don't know, perhaps for a moment stop doing what you're doing, or you perhaps for a moment just not think about anything else. And then what my wife says to me is a normal person, if you like, and I don't mean that nastily. I always think of people that I say normal people or people that don't worry. It's just the terminology I use. Is that a person might think something, and it might be an horrible thought. It could be something horrible, distasteful. It could be a thought of harming someone, and they just let it go. Well, unfortunately, these people that are telling us that we've got to let this thought go that we're ruminating about, they just don't realise. I honestly think there's probably 90% of the people that are given advice on OCD. They've got no comprehension of what it's like. Um, if you like, I get frustrated because like me now, I ain't that well at the minute. I'm kind of like, Christmas is always a difficult time for me. I've just started a new job. I'm like 4 days in, and I'm doing like 12-hour shifts, and it's making me feel shattered. But the annoying thing is, it ain't just the job that's actually tiring me out. It's the ruminating thoughts that are also wearing me out. Where I'm at work, and they're still coming to me when I'm at work, and I'm saying to myself, they're not true. They're not true. I'm just being silly. And then you carry on, and then it's there again. And I think these people don't realise, these people that write these books and like these psychiatrists and that. I mean, obviously they obviously know a little bit. Obviously, you don't get a degree, a doctorate in psychiatry unless you know a lot about it. But I still think it's difficult for these people to really know the intensity of whatever you're going through. And the only thing that I think if you're at a stage like now, where I am now, where I said to my missus, like, it's just wearing me out. It's just like, it really is it's just getting me down. And like she said to me today, you've got to go and see the doctor again. Just go and see the doctor. Go and see the doctor. Get him something just to take I don't know, just to take the intensity of it away. So I think if you have got OCD, and you can, like me now, I can still function. But it makes me feel. It makes me feel, obviously, makes me feel anxious. It makes me feel nervous because I feel like I'm never going to stop thinking about what I'm thinking about. I think you need to go and see a doctor. I know I'm at that stage now where I know I need something just to take the edge off of the intensity. I see a doctor a while ago, about 6 months ago, and I said to the guy, I was very honest with him because if you knew me, you'd know I'm a really honest guy. And I said to the doctor, I said, I feel like I need something just to take the edge off of the feeling of anxiety and the nervousness. And I actually said to him, I actually said to the doctor, I said, I don't drink. I said, when I say I don't drink hardly at all. I mean, I actually went to a friend of mine's a couple of nights ago, and I had a can of Foster's because I was going to drive home. I had one can of Foster's, and I drove home about 5 hours later. I won't drink and drive, and that's probably the only beer I've had in about the last 3 months. Now, I said to the doctor, the last time I see him, I said to him, should I drink when I get in of a night? Should I drink a glass of wine? Should I? Because I don't smoke either. And he said to me, well, you don't really obviously want to start drinking to make it obviously go. Obviously, that leads to another problem. And I've never been a big drinker anyway, and I don't want to start now. But it does make you wonder. I can kind of understand these people, if you like, I call it wacky backy, the funny fags. I can kind of understand them taking it if it does take the edge off of how they're feeling. I can only imagine that's why people are doing it, because it obviously makes them feel. But with me, it's I don't know. I don't even think that would help with me, because with me, I can sit. Like last night, I come in from doing things. I was out and about putting cards out and doing a bit of promotion, and I come in and I had a bit of dinner, and this thing's there, this worry's there, if you like, and then I put on the telly. I sat there and watched something on Netflix called I think it was called The Unibomber, all about a guy out in America. It was based on a true story. This guy was against technology, and he was basically blowing things up. It was a really good program on Netflix. And I said to my wife, while I'm watching it, I'm not. None of this is here. But you can't. My frustration is you can't have something playing in your mind all the time to take that away. And with me, it's I don't know. I think it's just accepting it. When I think of the thought, whatever it is I'm thinking about, that thought seems so real that if you're, if you like, got an overactive mind, it's very hard to not question why you're thinking it. You know what I mean? I mean, there was a thing done a while ago about a lady. You know, she was a psychiatrist, and she put a woman in a room or a man in a room and said, you know, when you're in there, don't think of polar bears. And obviously, because she was in this isolated room on her own, you know, while she was in there, obviously the polar bear was there. But you know, that's a polar bear. I'm on about something that's, it could be something that you're thinking that's horrible. It could be something that you're thinking that's indecent. It could be something that you're thinking that might happen to your family, which is often the case with me, right? It doesn't matter what this fault is. You're thinking it, and it seems so real. So, like I say, for me, I think if you're at a stage where you really, you know, like now, for me now, it's really getting me down. It's making me feel like I'm struggling. I'm going to go to the doctors tomorrow. I'm just going to go down there again and just say, look, you know, I need help. I just can't, you know what I mean? It's like it's, I think you need medication. Unfortunately, I think you need medication, and that is what you need. I've been out today putting a few cards out, and a few people have said to me, "God, you don't look right. You know, your eyes don't look right. You look like you're knackered." And I feel like saying to them, I am knackered, but I'm causing my own knackeredness, if you like, if that's even a word. You know, yeah, I said to my wife, this job that I'm doing, even though it is quite hard work, I'm unloading containers. I am actually quite enjoying it. You know, it's a long day though. But what's wearing me out more when I'm there is my illness. I said to my wife, I feel like I could just, you know, take part of it away to make myself feel better, but it just don't go. It just don't go. And I think I say it don't go. It does go. It comes and goes. If you've watched my other videos, you'll know that for me, the next month, if you like, is always a very hard time. You know, it's a time when I just really struggle. I don't know whether it's the dark nights, you know, obviously lack of daylight, lack of, I don't know what it is. But, you know, I just thought I'd make this video so you kind of, if you like, you know, you're not on your own. You know, there's loads of people who've got what you've got. We do survive. It is a sad, it's a very sad illness, if you like, and it's very. I think for me, what frustrates me more than anything is people around me who just don't understand it. And I'm not on about my partner. My partner he's very understanding. Do you know what I mean? She's an absolute saint. But yeah, it's other people like, you know, you might be close to, that you talk to, and they just haven't got a clue. And I think that frustrates, and I know that for a fact frustrates me when they try and try and make out, when they try and make light of it. You know, like you haven't even got an illness, like you're. I've had people say to me, yeah, but yeah, what are you tormenting yourself for? You're just doing it to yourself, like like you're like you're doing it for the fun of it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, I'd have, I would do anything to make it go away. Do you know what I mean? Literally, I think you know, not being extreme, but I actually think I would give up a bodily limb if I could just take this away, because I know I'd be able to cope with that. You'd be able to get over that. You'd be able to focus all your attentions on obviously using your other attributes and knowledge, and you wouldn't have this constant agony. If I can't think of another word, constant troubling thing in your head. But you know, like I say, I hope this has helped. But please, if you are at the stage where you really are not feeling that great, and if you've like exhausted all your distraction, you know, you realising that I have now, as much as I'm still, you know, I'm not mental, I'm not, you know, I ain't going to go and do anything stupid or anything like that. I know I've got an intrusive problem that for whatever reason I can't deal with at the minute. You've got to go and see a doctor and get something just to take the edge off of how you're feeling. Because I know when I've done this in the past, it's kind of like relaxed me a bit, and I've been able to cope more with what I'm going through, and then obviously you can then recover. Yeah, just like a battery, just like a car battery. Sometimes you need a recharge. I'm going to end it there. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of videos on OCD because I have genuinely got it, and I do, I do know a lot about it. And I'll always answer any questions if you've got any questions about it. Anything that, because I've had, if you watch my other videos, you'll know I've had times in my life when I've almost feel like I ain't got it, and it's usually in the summer. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's because of the sunshine. I'm convinced it's something to do with daylight. Your mind, your brain produces more serotonin. It's all to do with chemistry. People have got OCD. If you're like me, or you got depression, you have got a lack of serotonin in your brain, and this serotonin is one of the main things that makes your brain function the way it should do. Just like a person who's like my wife's got thyroid, yeah, her body's not producing enough thyroxine. It's exactly the same. So it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just something that you've got wrong with you. But go to the doctor, go and get help, and get him to give you something, to try and help your mood, and if you like, calm you down a little bit, because that's what I know I need. I hope this has been an help. Please like, please subscribe, and I'd really appreciate it if you share and give me a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope, if you are suffering at the moment, I do hope you get better soon. Thank you.